Alright, so I took these bolts off, this one and this one, with no special tools. Everyone's got pullers, everybody's got air guns. Everyone gets this off with special tools or some sort of thing. And when I looked on YouTube, there was nothing really to get this off. So I'm putting it back on. If you take notice here, Gene, do you have a flashlight over there?
Flashlight? Where?
Alright. Yeah, come back over here. I stuck this, which is $1 at the store. You can stick anything in there. It's so this is right at the side of the variator, and it didn't damage the variator at all because I pulled it off. But I stuck this here and let it get wedged between here and here, and then I just tightened the bolt. When I took it off, I put it on this side, and you could use a screwdriver. Are you filming it? Yeah. I put it here and let it get stuck against here, and that's how I got it off. It was really hard. I tried so many different things to get it off with, and nothing was working. Nobody has information on the internet, of course. Please don't try not to shake the camera. So I tried several different ways to try to get it off, and it didn't come off. So that was how I figured out how to do it. No one told me. I had to figure it out myself, even though there's the internet and people do this all the time. But whatever. No one told me. So I put this in here, wedged this piece against here, and that's how I got it off. Oh, and I shocked it and I heated it. So you might want to.
I got a flashlight.
I used this and a hammer, and then I banged it. Like you try to hit it with sharp hits. So as to loosen it. You don't try to just force it off. Well, first I used WD-40, and these torches aren't a lot of money. And I used one of these and I heated up the nut. And I heated it for maybe about 8 seconds at least. And that freed it up. But I couldn't find anywhere to get the grip, and this is how I got the grip. So to take it off, I wedged this here against here, and I used this as the leverage, and then I banged it off. Now I just put it on, so I wedged this here against here, and then I just pushed it down pretty tight. It's on really good right now. I don't want to do it even tighter because it's not really a big nut. And for this clutch bell, no special tools. Over here, Kev.
I know.
Are you on it? Alright. For this, I just took this piece and I'm going to do it like this. And I put this like so, and
I'm trying to flash it.
I got the ratchet, I got this, and I put it on like this, and then I shocked it. First, I put WD-40 on the bolt, then I heated the bolt, and then I shocked it, and it came off. I used this to hold this from the clutch bell from moving. So that's how I got it off with no special tools. And inside the clutch spring, the contra spring inside of here, that was easy to get off too. Once you get the clutch bell off, you can see there's a big bolt in there. That I just pushed down with my feet, which there are videos on, and I just used this. And well, first I hit it with a hammer. I hit the big. It's a large nut. It's right under the clutch bell. So once you get the clutch bell off, to get to the contra spring, there's a large nut back there. Do you see the back of it? That's it. So I took the screwdriver and I just hit it. I put the whole unit on the floor, and I just hit this. First I WD-40'd it. I don't know if I heated it. No, I didn't even heat it. I just took a screwdriver and I tapped it, and this bolt started to spin a little. And then I just took, while putting my feet on it, I took an open end and opened the thing. And then when it popped, the force was almost nothing. So, but I had my feet on it anyway. So that's how you can remove. This is a Polaris 90cc. That's how you can remove smaller smaller CvT parts units without special pullers and special spanners and everything else. This clutch bell I shaved to lighten it up, so that's why it looks like that. And these fins I broke trying to get it off every other way under the sun. I tried to get it off, and this bolt, believe it or not, I don't know why it was so tight. I mean, it's just a little bolt, and I was hitting it with everything, and it wouldn't come off. And then finally, I was able to get the leverage by putting the screwdriver from here to here, or that bar that I just put from here to here, which made it stop. And then I was able to get it off and to put it on. I did the same thing. And the variator wasn't damaged at all, because it's a pretty good, it's a stock variator. It's got good strength to it. There was no damage on the variator at all. And that's it. Okay, so for this video for making the quad faster, as you can see, the variator I shaved down, and I did shim. I put a 0.5 millimeter shim behind the variator underneath the cover for the variator, and they call them multivar or whatever, I don't know. And I put a little less than 1 millimeter of shims on the drive boss over here. So it looks like the belt's sitting pretty low for good takeoff, but we'll see. This belt, one more thing. I bought it used, this bike, but this belt doesn't, I believe the stock belt is a, shine a light here, James. The stock belt is a 787 1630, and this one, the belt's in new condition, so I guess whoever had this bike before me, they put a 788 1728 on it. So it seems like it's different than the stock size, but it's pretty tight. So I shimmed the drive boss, I refaced the pulleys, I cleaned all the dirt off them, I put the new slider rollers in here, the new contra spring I put in here. It's ZTR was the spring. I wasn't sure what spring it was, but it's a ZTR spring. I lightened the clutch bell by just taking some material off it. I did lighten the clutch inside by drilling it out a little bit. I was going to do a mod to the torque driver that the guy 90 GT Vert has, but I couldn't even figure out how to get it apart. So I'm getting tired of looking to how to get things, do things on the internet with this bike and coming up with goose eggs, which is what I did, and spent about an hour and a half looking for something, how to even get that piece apart. And it's every other vehicle that doesn't apply to my vehicle. So I came up with a goose egg, and I'm getting tired of looking on the internet and coming up with goose eggs. So I decided that I'm not going to do the mod for the torque driver, which if I would have got it apart, it probably wouldn't have taken long at all, but I didn't get it apart, and I want to put the bike back together and see what happens. So that's it for now.